Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. I'm glad you came back to join me for the messages that I have for you guys. And don't forget, if you want, check your ascending, which is your rising, and your moon sign. All the messages, of course, won't apply to everybody, but I think it'll apply to a great majority of people, because I do have a lot of Sagittariuses, and not to say that I know exactly what's going on in their lives, but I know the Sagittarius, I just know that group of people, being as though I'm a fire sign also. So the reading looks good. And like I said, I hope it resonates with you guys. Even if you're cross watching, maybe you could know what your Sagittarius is going through. Also, this is your reading for mid-month, July 2019. So I'll just get into it. Also, I did pick an oracle card, and the oracle card is from Postcards from Spirit. I didn't pick it, I shuffled it, and that's what came out. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. But then also 2 loving messages from Jesus, Yeshua, came out for you guys, just for added inspiration. It's also something good to meditate on if you feel as though that's what you want to do. So we're going to get into it now, Sagittarius. And I did have to clarify a couple of the cards to get the message straight. So what you guys have here is the Queen of Swords. Then you have the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords. A lot of mental energy going on with you guys. You have the Star card. Yes. I love the Star card. Major Arcana. Then you have the Empress, another Major Arcana. And you guys have the 10 of Cups. Okay? That's the ultimate. Okay? So like I said, you guys know that have subscribed or that check in and look at my videos. I read in around and how it comes out to me. It's like it's almost like I'm looking at a picture book, which it basically is, and I get the downloads, the information from it. So it looks like, let me make sure this is straight for you guys. Okay, so it looks like you guys have a realization with this Queen of Swords. A truth was either revealed to you, told to you, or truth, you came to a truth. Okay, because I do know Sagittarius are all about the truth. So a big truth was revealed to you. It was not as harsh as the King of Swords, but it is the Queen, so it's a softer energy. Whether you're a male or female, there was a truth revealed to you. There was a realization, that came to you, or it's going to be a realization. I always say it in present tense, but the time period that I'm reading for. So yeah, there's a truth, a big truth, and that truth has to do with you carrying around a lot of stuff. I think that Sagittarius have been very active, and with this 10 of Wands energy, you've been carrying around a lot. And the truth of the matter is, you need to drop some stuff. You know what I mean? You need to drop some things. The 10 is the end of a cycle. So whatever truth it is something that you probably have to let go of, or you need to let go of. And I clarified that, and it's the 7 of Cups. So yeah, that's a lot of options. It's also confusion. But with the Queen of Swords coming up first, I don't think it's too much confusion, or if it was, y'all cut through the confusion, and you know that you have to put the rest something. Each individual Sagittarius will know in your life what you need to drop. Okay, and it's fire energy. So it's some sort of action or actions it's too many things, too many irons in the fire. You see how he's bent over and everything, carrying the weight of all this? You know, something has to give. And you guys do know it. You guys, the realization has come, or someone has told you, you know? So, yeah, it was just the Ten of Wands was clarified by the Cups energy. You know, you had so many choices, or you was confused about which way to go, what to do, how to do it, how many things you can tackle. But, you know, you got to let something go. The weight is too much. And Sagittarius are great at multitasking and stuff, but sometimes enough is enough, because that feeling of the Seven of Swords comes up. They call that the Thief card. And with you doing so much, I feel as though you feel like a lot of you could have the feeling of being kind of downgraded. You know, sometimes doing a lot upgrade you, but it kind of downgrades you. It could be one situation, could be a couple of situations, but it kind of downgrades you, made you feel like things were, like stuff was being taken away. It could have been a little bit of your pride being taken away, or energy being taken away. But I clarified that, and it's the Queen of Wands. That's you guys' energy. This is what y'all have to hold on to, because doing so much and knowing that you're doing so much, it was so many options. You don't have to choose everything and do everything, because it can deplete you. And it could be people around you that's just feeling like, oh gosh, everybody's just taking a part of me. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You have to remain the Queen of Wands, male or female. You have to remain that. Keep that spark lit. You don't let that Seven of Swords, I might have said Wands before, don't let that Seven of Swords dim your flame. Okay? And I don't believe that it will, because you guys are still hopeful. The Star card came out. Okay? That's hope, that's rejuvenation, healing. So if you did feel like something was taken away in your personal power, even if it was materialistically, which I hope it wasn't, because I feel as though it's your energy level, it's your stamina and stuff, you're hopeful. And if you're not, get hopeful. The Star card came out for you. There are, you know, not only people in your corner, there are also spiritually angels, guides, the Creator. They're working in your favor to make sure that things even out. So keep your hope, okay? And it's something that you're wishing for, and that wish is, you know, not only to be the Queen of Wands, which you guys are, but the Empress, to have everything back in control, okay? And, you know, putting one or two burdens down, and stop trying to pick from everything and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, that's depleting you. If you would stop and just focus on something, or one or two things. Like I said, that you guys are multitaskers, but it all can't be done. You're slumped over. You're tired. Okay? And you did get that realization. So you guys will return to this Empress status, which has never really left you guys. It's just a matter of focusing on, how do they say, get your priorities right. And I'm not being disrespectful when I say that. I'm saying, like, everything doesn't need your action for you to be great, for you to be this Empress, okay? Because it's coming through. And the Ten of Cups, you guys are going to be happy. As far as your home life, as far as your love life, this is like, it's not a wish card. It's basically happiness. You know, emotionally happy. Because you do have to let go of some things. You know, like I said, the first card that came out was the Queen of Swords. You guys know, or you will know, or somebody's going to tell you, you know, slow it down, take it down a few notches, because you're losing momentum carrying all these wands around, carrying all these actions around. You're losing momentum. Yes, it's a lot of things to choose from, but you don't have to choose every single thing, because there's going to be an end to it. You know, if you guys are thinking right for yourselves, there's going to be an end to it, and you won't, you know, have that feeling of being depleted, where people are taking so much away from you. Okay? Because you're not putting your energy in the things you don't have to put into, and you're going to remain that queen of wands. That's your power. Remain in your power, and you won't feel this way. You won't feel as though you're being slighted. Okay? Because you guys do put a lot of energy and a lot of thought into everything that you do. But there is so much hope. There is so much as dreams coming true for you guys. You know, you just have to narrow it down. Narrow it down and focus. Okay? On a side note, this was on the bottom of the deck. Your ships are coming in. Okay? So you do see things on the horizon, and I think that has something to do with the star card. As long as you guys focus and drop some of the unnecessary energy you're putting into things that, you know, you just don't need to. Your ships are coming in. This is on the bottom of the deck. So what it is that you really truly want is going to happen. It's about to happen. He's looking at that ship coming in. He's prepared. He's fully prepared. So that was what was on the bottom of the deck. And also, another side note, a card jumped out, and it was the Chariot. We still are in Cancer season, so that may be a reason the Chariot come out, but I think you guys will be traveling. I think traveling in the next 2 weeks, could have been last week, this week, next week, the first part of August, you guys will be traveling. It may be a vacation, it may be for business, but this card did want to come out. Okay? So basically, y'all, stay focused. Stay focused. Whatever truth you hear, whatever revelation comes to you, it's going to come to you clearly, because it's the Queen of Swords. It's going to be clear. So listen to whoever, or listen to yourself, so that you can put some of these wands down, some of this energy you're exuding so much. You know, put it down. Put it down. Everyone has choices, and seems to be a lot of choices. Seems to be confused about which choice. But you know, with that Queen of Swords, like I said, I'm repeating myself, you guys will get a clear message, be it coming from Spirit through you, or whether it comes from somebody else, someone who cares about you, like me. You know. But yeah, you have 1, 2. Let me see if any Queen of Swords. So you have 2 major arcana, and like I said, this Chariot card wanted to come out, so you guys are going to be traveling. I'm sure of that. So I'm hoping it may be for work, but I'm hoping it's for enjoyment. And at the bottom of the deck, your ships are coming in. Okay, just release some of those wands, because you're tired. Some of you are tired. Take a step back and look and listen. Okay. Which Sagittarius don't like to do, listen. That's a little joke, but no, really, guys, listen to yourselves. Don't exert so much of your energy everywhere. You know, save some reserves for yourself. Stay being the Queen of Wands. Continue on to being the Empress, because you guys always, Sagittarius, y'all can always have it all. You know, y'all do have it going on in my book. And then the 10 of Cups, you know, you will end up fulfilled. You will end up fulfilled. But you can't be fulfilled if you have 12 things on your plate, because you have to focus on 12 things. You don't even have time to think about how you feel about them, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, so enough of my soapbox speech about how Sagittarius are, but that was a good read. I think things will turn out okay for you guys. Like we all have to do, just take it one thing at a time, drop off one thing at a time. You know, it's your life. You are not obligated to go on every mission that comes up. Okay, so this is the card that came out from Postcards from Spirit, and I will read it to you. Let's see how it ties in with the reading. It says, "Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough. An abundance in your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing. Then see what it says. Then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. I'm going to read the last sentence again because I butchered it, of course. But it says, you are so on the right path now. Keep believing. Then the seeing happens. I butchered it again, but I know y'all got it. Y'all are quick-minded. And it, like I said, it says loving you more and more every day. So I think it does tie in. You guys do manifest a lot, and you want to manifest a lot. You guys are the doers. But you don't have to do everything, because things are going to come to you either way, you know. So I also wanted to read the two cards that came out from the loving words from Jesus. The first one, how it might apply in your life, we don't know, but it's something to meditate on. I'm trying to get it in focus so you can see it as I'm reading it. There we go. Heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is nigh unto you. So, you know, basically, it's along the line of like visiting, being there for the sick, and let them know that the kingdom of God is close to them. Okay? That's healing. That passage was taken from Luke chapter 10 verse 9. So, the second one that came out for you guys, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for his sheep, which he did. This passage comes from John chapter 10 verse 11. If you want something to meditate on, to inspire you and stuff. But this seems like a good reading. Don't let nobody, you know, don't let that feeling creep in that your power is being taken away from you because you're spreading yourself in so many directions. Okay? There's a path for you. And maybe it's one or two things, not 10 things. You know, put some of these burdens down that you put on yourself. Okay? You are the empress. You are you are the Queen of Wands, male or female. Okay, that energy applies to male or female. And with that star card, yep, keep the faith, keep believing. Something is coming in for you guys, but it has to be once you put stuff down. Okay? Once you put stuff down. So I hope this reading resonated for a lot of you guys. At least gave you something to think about along your journey. Yeah, it all points to success, because I do like that this card here was on the bottom of the deck, because there are things coming in for you, you know. But I believe that sometimes you have to put certain things down for something else to come in. You know, things that are not fruitful and cause you frustration that you feel like you must do, because that's what Sagittarius do. You don't have to. There's something better coming in for you. Okay? Alright, so I wish you guys the best of July. I hope everything goes, you know, pretty well. We all have ups and downs, but I hope you have more ups than downs. You're a great sign. So, you know, I wish you well. Love you much. I will talk to you again in August for your monthly readings. Alright, God bless.